Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You are watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Carrie Roper. Welcome to 7 at 7 p.m. for Wednesday, January 27th. We're bringing you 7 minutes of nonstop local news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Let's go ahead and get to our top story tonight, sponsored by Carnegie Heights. Federal and county officials held a press conference today with an update on the massive fire that destroyed the Eli apartment complex that was under construction last week. Renee Summerhour has the latest on the new developments.
Carrie, the Clark County Fire Department and the National Response Team from the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives have been investigating the blaze that broke out on the night of January 18th. 100 firefighters were involved in tackling the fire. ATF spokesperson Patrick Gorman says they believe it was intentionally set and are looking for the people or person involved.
ATF remains committed with our partners to finding and bringing the perpetrator of this crime to justice. As a result, ATF is offering a reward of up to $10,000 for information leading to the arrest and conviction of the person or persons responsible for setting this fire.
For more on this story, including incredible drone footage of the nearly $30 million in damages, log on to lvrj.com. Carrie?
In more news, police responded to a call after a car rammed into the front of a smoke shop in an apparent burglary attempt early this morning in South Las Vegas. The car smashed into the hookah pipe and vape store off Eastern Avenue and Warm Springs Road, knocking down the doors. Someone then went into the store and stole items before leaving the scene. Police said other businesses on the 8900 block of Eastern reported burglaries about 2 hours after the car slammed into the smoke shop, but it was not immediately clear if the incidents were related. Earlier this week, 2 men were arrested for the theft of 3 English Bulldog puppies in northeast Las Vegas. A police report states that the suspects Shay Rose and Lawrence Warfield posed as potential buyers for one of the puppies, even promising $4,000 for it. But then one of them pulled a gun, threatened the owners, and demanded the other 2 as well. Both men were apprehended and the puppies were found in an abandoned vehicle safe and sound. Rose and Warfield are set to appear in court tomorrow. The Department of Homeland Security issued a national terrorism bulletin Wednesday. Now, it doesn't look at a specific threat, but it says that there is a, quote, heightened threat environment across the United States. Tensions exploded January 6th with the Capitol riots, though it's believed we could see more violence motivated by political ideology in the coming weeks. Let's take a look now at your weather forecast for the week. After an eventful start to the week with snow across parts of the valley, things are starting to even out. While there were some snow flurries early this morning in parts of Summerlin, we will see mostly cloudy skies tonight with temperatures in the high 30s and light winds. For the rest of the week ahead, there's a chance of light rain in the morning for Friday with temperatures between the low 50 and high 30s through Saturday. Sunday, we will finally start to see some sun come out as the temperatures move into the higher 50s range. COVID-19 vaccinations are still going at the Cashman Center. Despite concerns and frustrations just weeks ago, those with appointments yesterday said that the process and the injection itself were simple and painless. The Review-Journal team went out to see what they had to say.
I walked right in, and then when they were finished signing me up, went wide over, got the shot.
Okay.
0 time. I mean, just as long as it takes to walk to one place to another.
Clark County School District employees can now register to schedule future COVID-19 vaccination appointments after confusion at sites last week. All district and charter school employees can register online using their district email address through the education point of dispensing. Once eligibility is confirmed, employees will receive an invitation to schedule an appointment.
Sports, sponsored by Scenic Brewing Company. With this sports update, I'm Cassie SOTO. According to multiple reports, Raiders tight end Jason Witten is retiring from the NFL after 1 season with the Silver and Black. The longtime Dallas Cowboys star set the league's all-time record for games played by a tight end in the final game of the 2020 season with 271 games under his belt. Witten intends to sign a 1-day contract with the Cowboys in March in order to retire as a member in Dallas, the place where he spent 16 seasons. Witten caught 1,228 passes for 13,046 yards and 74 touchdowns over his career.
In more sports news, 3 Las Vegas high schools are getting grants for their athletic departments thanks to Shaquille O'Neal. Bonanza, Desert Pines, and Rancho are the recipients of the grants, with the money going to 23 athletic departments nationwide. The Hall of Famer said in a statement that sports are vital for student athletes. The Shaquille O'Neal Foundation made the grants in partnership with Icy Hot. The amounts were not disclosed.
Now, here's your sports betting update. The PGA Tour stops in La Jolla, California this week for the Farmers Insurance Open. Jon Rahm is the favorite at the Westgate at 7-1, followed by Rory McIlroy at 9-1 and Xander Schauffele at 12-1. Golf handicapper Wes Reynolds' top picks include Tony Finau at 20-1, Matthew Wolff and Adam Scott both at 35-1, and Jason Day at 40-1. Read Todd Dewey's tournament preview and all of Reynolds' selections at reviewjournal.com.
In your business news, sponsored by the Vegas Chamber, Southwest Airlines has joined most other major airlines in accepting only trained service dogs to accompany passengers starting March 1st. It will no longer allow emotional support animals on planes. Southwest announced the change to bring it in line with new regulations from the U.S. Department of Transportation. With lots of people still working from home amid the pandemic, there's curiosity surrounding what the office market will look like this year. We got a look at what's to come from Review Journal real estate reporter Eli Siegel.
The message I got was they don't expect the market to just snap back and return to normal anytime soon. They do expect the market to come back to life and to see a lot of activity potentially in the second half of this year, and that at some point, especially after people are widely vaccinated with a coronavirus vaccine, that they do expect companies that are still working remotely at least to bring their people back to the office.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the College of Southern Nevada is partnering up with the nonprofit Generation USA. They're going to be offering online training courses in digital marketing and IT help desk. Now, the training is at no cost to students thanks to philanthropic donations. For more information, visit usa.generation.org. In your entertainment news, a new Italian restaurant is coming to the Grand Canal Shops at the Venetian. Brea Osteria is set to open mid-February, replacing 6th and Mill Ristorante, Pizzeria, and Bar. Brea Osteria promises a personalized interpretation of Italian cuisine. The Review Journal is owned by the family of Sheldon Adelson, the late CEO and chairman of Las Vegas Sands Corp. That's all for today's 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. I'm Carrie Roper. Thanks so much for joining us. Remember, you can also download our free RJ mobile app to get news alerts sent straight to your phone. Be sure to stay with us as we continue to follow the latest developments and live coverage. And we hope you'll join us again tomorrow morning for 7 at 7 a.m. Have a great night.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by attorney Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update is sponsored by Pro Group Management. You are watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.